Hey guys, this is me, Rabi here.
This is me, Azu here.
We guys are back with another reaction video. तो guys अगर चैनल पर न्यू हो तो चैनल को जल्दी से सब्सक्राइब करके आजूराबी गेम को ज्वाइन कर लो। हमारा व्लॉगिंग चैनल भी है बाय द नेम राबन आजम, नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक है, गो एंड सब्सक्राइब। चलते हैं आज की वीडियो की तरफ। टाइटल
तो गाइज आज हम इस वीडियो पे रिएक्शन देने वाले हैं। वो इंडिया की एक जगह के ऊपर है कि एक बहुत ही टूरिस्ट प्लेस है जिसका नाम है लक्षद्वीप ट्रैवल व्लॉग। ये टाइटल है वीडियो का, एंड हाउ टू ट्रैवल टू लक्षद्वीप। तो ये बहुत ही आजकल ट्रेंडिंग में चल रहा है बिकॉज मोदी जी गए थे और वहाँ जाके उन्होंने जो खूबसूरती दिखाई है लक्षद्वीप की वो मेस्मराइजिंग थी। तो वो देखते हैं और इन्जॉय करते हैं कि आप लोग कैसे जाते हैं लक्षद्वीप। तो देखते हैं और इन्जॉय करते हैं।
Just grabbing breakfast real quick before our flight starts boarding, and I've got the most amazing view.
Keeps spilling out. I'm belligerent insane. My drink don't
So I'm
stay
not
when
going
they say-
solo on this trip. I actually have an amazing travel companion. Meet Ivana.
Hello, my lovely. Hi,
Introduce
I'm Ivana.
yourself.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hi, I'm Ivana, and I also make YouTube videos like Kritika, mostly about travel. But during the pandemic, it has been a lot of Bangalore vlogs as well, and vlogs about India as a foreigner. And today, I'm so happy, girl. You are the MVP because we are going to.
Lakshadweep.
I can't believe it. This is so awesome.
Yeah, we're really excited. So our flight is about to start boarding, so let's get going.
Yeah.
ओ ब्लू है, पानी पानी। वाओ वाओ ब्यूटीफुल यार। आइलैंड है, बहुत खूबसूरत आइलैंड लग रहा है।
Looking good with no shirt and throw a necklace, or is it a crown? Either way down, reduce the pound. Sorry, didn't mean to piss off a cold, stuck in youth.
So just landed in Agati, and oh my god, look at that. We landed right by some really blue water. This is probably the prettiest airport I've landed in. The view is amazing. They also have like a garden here, which is so cute. This is the airport at Agati, and look at this view. I think this might be the prettiest airport I've been to. I mean, what is this view? It's also raining, but somehow, even though it's cloudy, the water is just so blue, which is incredible. So happy to be here. So I'm sure a lot of you are wondering how I planned this trip, how to get to Lakshadweep, how much all of this costs. So I'm doing this trip with a company called Gold Travels, and later in the video I'll sit down and talk to you about everything, about how much it cost, how I planned this trip and all of that. But right now, just waiting for my luggage. This is such a tiny airport, so hopefully the luggage will come here soon, and I'm heading to this island called Bangaram, which is 1 hour away. So at the airport, a cab from the sports authority came to pick us up. So we're in the car now, and right now we're heading to the place where we will board the boat. But this drive is so scenic. You can see really blue water on both sides, and this is just so beautiful. we're in Lakshadweep. Unfortunately, it's raining, but we've got some welcome drinks.
We're getting hydrated from
Yeah.
inside and outside.
Looking back on it all, maybe I can see what was broken. Ooh, but it's a lonely call. Yeah, it's a lonely call.
So we've made it to Bangaram, and as we reached here, it started pouring. It's just really bad weather right now. Hopefully things will clear up. But we're just having some lunch right now. Actually, this is a lot of food. The food is looking delicious. But we're staying in this resort called Bangaram Beach Resort. It's the only resort on this island. It's quite a small island actually, and the entire island is the resort. So we haven't gotten our rooms yet, but just gonna have lunch. Hopefully it'll stop raining by then, and we've got the entire evening to ourselves over here and all of tomorrow. So excited to check out this island.
See what was broken. Ooh, but it's a lonely call.
The food here is honestly so good. I don't know if it's because we're hungry. Our flight got delayed by an hour, so the time right now is 5 p.m. So we have been starving, and this food tastes amazing.
Yeah, it's a
Waiting now before we can check into our room, so I thought I'll quickly tell you more about this island. So this island, like I mentioned, is called Bangaram. It's one of the few islands in Lakshadweep where tourists can visit, and there's only one resort on this island, like I mentioned. It's government run, and it's called Bangaram Beach Resort. So this whole thing that you see behind me is the resort, and right here is the beach. So we are here for the next 3 nights. We're also going to be visiting another island on day 3. It's called Tinakara, but all 3 nights we're staying in this resort, and I'm honestly so excited. This place looks so pristine and untouched. The water is so clear, so freaking blue. It almost looks like it's glowing. I don't think I've ever seen this shade of blue, so it's insanely beautiful. So one question I've been getting asked so much ever since I announced I'm going to Lakshadweep is how to plan a trip to Lakshadweep, and I totally get it because Lakshadweep has been on my bucket list for so many years now, but for the longest time I didn't really know how to get here. I knew you needed permits, but I didn't really know what the procedure was and all of that. So this time the trip that I'm doing, I'm actually doing it with a company called Gold Travels. So they organized everything for me. Normally when you're applying for a permit yourself, you need someone local from Lakshadweep to write a sponsorship letter for you. So it's almost impossible, I feel, to get a permit yourself. But with Gold Travels, they basically arranged everything for us, from our permit to our accommodation here to the local transport and everything. So far it's been very smooth. I'll leave their contact number in the description and on the screen. You can reach out to them on WhatsApp or give them a call if you want to plan a trip here. So to travel to Lakshadweep, there are 2 different types of packages. The first one is called the Samudram package. This is government run, and basically it's a cruise. So you spend 5 days and 4 nights on a cruise, and the benefit of this package is that you get to visit 3 different islands. So like I mentioned, Lakshadweep has a bunch of different islands, and I think about 6 or 7 of them are open to tourists. So with the Samudram package, you can cover 3 islands, which is great, and they also have a bunch of different water sports and stuff. So they have 2 different categories in that. There's the gold class and the diamond class. I think the diamond is for 32,000 and the gold is for 23,000 if I'm not wrong. And the other category is what I'm doing, which is the island resort stay. So you can basically pick an island and stay there for as long as you want. So if you're wondering how much all of this costs, it really depends on when you're visiting. So right now the prices are a bit slashed. So per day, a room for 2 people is for 8,000 rupees, and that includes all 3 meals. So it's actually a really great deal. But I think during peak season it goes up to like 15,000 or a little bit higher than that. And apart from this, you also have to arrange for the boat. So the boat, I think, is 6,000 rupees two-way from Agati to Bangaram and Bangaram to back. So I hope this gives you an idea of how much this trip costs. And if you're wondering how to get to Lakshadweep, basically I took a flight from Chennai to Kochi and then Kochi to Agati. Agati, like I mentioned, is the only airport here, and there's only one flight in the day to get to Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep, so you have to catch that flight. So we ended up spending the night in Kochi just because the timings made more sense. But if you're doing the Samudram package, then you board the ship from Kochi itself and then you end in Kochi. So that's basically how you get to Lakshadweep. I honestly used to think it was a very complicated process to get to Lakshadweep, but in my experience, it was such a smooth process. Everything was arranged for us and we managed to make it here quite easily. But yeah, right now we're just checking into our room. Our room's finally ready. So walking up to the room and then hopefully we'll walk around the island and explore it a little bit. Quick tour, but before that, this is the view. We've got the beach, we've got a nice sitting area outside, and then this here is was not expecting such a nice room. It's very clean, super comfortable, and like I mentioned, we got this for 8,000 rupees for 2 people per night, which includes food. So I think this is a really great deal. Just as we were about to leave, it has started pouring again. The time went inside the water. We've come for dinner now and I've gotten a lot of food. The food here is actually really nice. It's very basic Indian food, but they have a buffet and you can eat as much food as you want. They've also got gulab jamun for dessert, so excited about this meal. But I forgot to mention earlier today that to travel to Lakshadweep at the moment you also need an RT-PCR test along with the permit. So we had to get that done 72 hours before travel, and also on this island you don't really get good network. So BSNL supposedly works well in Lakshadweep. I've got Airtel. I'm getting signal in some places on the island, but Ivana has Vodafone, right? Vodafone, and she has no network, so that's something to keep in mind if you're traveling here. But anyway, gonna dig right in because I'm super dinner, ready to call it a day. This island is so calm, but the weather today has not been the best. It's been raining. Really hoping the next couple of days are nice and sunny. We're here for 2 more days, and tomorrow we have a bunch of different activities planned. We're going to be going scuba diving, kayaking, probably go snorkeling as well. Basically we're doing a bunch of different like water sports, and day after tomorrow we're visiting another island, Tinakara. So lots of fun things coming up. I really hope the weather gets better and it's nice and sunny. So be sure to subscribe to my channel, press the bell button, leave a comment if you have any questions about Lakshadweep and how to get here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
This was a Lakshadweep tour travel vlog. तो ये गई हैं लक्षद्वीप, और ये इसमें मुझे तो खूबसूरती से भरपूर है, पानी जितना खूबसूरत है, और जो एरिया वो है वो अनडिस्कवर्ड आई गेस ज़्यादा है, बिकॉज बहुत से लोग वहाँ जा नहीं सकते आम लोग, वो जो इंडियंस हैं उनके भी बताया गया है कि उनको भी एक परमिट इशू होता है, उसकी बेसिस के ऊपर वो जा सकते हैं। तो ये एक ज़रा डिफिकल्टी है कि जाना, इसलिए ये शायद बहुत देर तक अनडिस्कवर्ड हम लोग जैसे लोगों के लिए रहा कि बहुत से लोगों को नहीं पता था ये लक्षद्वीप आइलैंड इंडिया में, और इतना खूबसूरत है, बिल्कुल मालदीव लग रहा था ऑन अ सीरियस नोट। और ये मुझे अच्छा लगा कि यहाँ पर रश नहीं इतना था, अभी रश में नहीं था इतना, लोग ज़्यादा नहीं थे, साफ सुथरा था, क्वालिटी को मेंटेन रखा हुआ है उन्होंने, साफ सुथराई को मेंटेन रखा हुआ है। तो ये बहुत अच्छा, मोदी जी जब लेटेस्ट गए हैं इधर रिसेंटली, तो उसकी वजह से ये और हाईलाइट हुआ है और इसका नाम और उभर के आ रहा है, और बहुत ज़्यादा खूबसूरती है, और ये बहुत अच्छा टूरिज्म स्पॉट है। तो बहुत टूरिस्ट अट्रैक्ट होंगे इसके लिए, और बाहर से इंटरनेशनल टूरिस्ट भी आएंगे और लोकल तो आते ही हैं। तो मुझे तो ये बहुत खूबसूरत लगा। और होटल्स जो है अभी शायद यहाँ पर और बनाए जाए, बिकॉज ये बताया कि गवर्नमेंट ओन्ड है, तो ये कोई प्राइवेट कंपनी नहीं से चला रही, ये सिर्फ गवर्नमेंट ही करवा रही है, उन्हीं के रिजॉर्ट से और वही चलाते हैं। कि अब आप बताओ कि आपको कैसा लगा ये?
मुझे तो बहुत अच्छा लगा। हम लोगों ने पहले भी गाइस इसके ऊपर वीडियो की हुई है, एक दो वीडियोस हम लोगों ने की हुई है, एंड मैं पहले भी देख चुकी हूँ, और इसके अंदर थोड़ा सा कुछ वो डिफरेंट अपने तरीके से एक्सप्लोर करी थी। सो ये है कि आई वुड से कि जैसे कि वो भी ये बता रही थी कि आपको यहाँ पर अगर ट्रैवल करना है तो आप किसी एजेंट के थ्रू आएँ या किसी ट्रैवल एजेंसी के थ्रू आप आएँ, तो डैट इज़ गुड, ताकि वो आपके जितने भी छोटे छोटे से मसाइल होंगे, उनके जो वो एरिया है उसके थोड़े से रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन डिफरेंट है। तो वो ये होगा कि अगर आप एजेंसी के थ्रू करते हैं ना, तो आपको उन सारे हर्डल से गुजरना नहीं पड़ेगा, वो पहले से सारे सॉर्ट आउट करके आपको दे देंगे, तो आप इजीली फिर अपने सारा जो ट्रिप है ना उसको रिलैक्स होकर एंजॉय कर सकते हो। और वो वैसे भी गर्ल ट्रिप था, 2 लड़कियां ही कर रही थी, तो फिर लड़कियों के लिए थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा भी हो जाता है प्रॉब्लम। तो ये एक उन्होंने बहुत बेस्ट किया कि उन्होंने एक ट्रैवल एजेंट के थ्रू अपना सारा काम करवाया, वो रिलैक्स होकर एंजॉय कर रही थी। एंड अगर बात की जाए आइलैंड की, तो आइलैंड वॉज रियली ब्यूटीफुल। पहले भी देखा मैंने तब भी कहा था कि बिल्कुल मालदीव्स की तरह लगता है, एंड वही वाली सारी लुक है, एंड ब्लू कलर का टर्कोइज क्रिस्टल पानी है, एंड देन बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज़ भी करने को वहाँ पर आपको मिलती हैं। तो और क्या चाहिए, एंड पीसफुल माहौल है, लाइक आप वहाँ पर आराम से एंजॉय करें। इफ़ यू लाइक यू वांट टू एक्सपीरियंस लाइक वो जो एक हम लोग सिटी लाइफ देख रहे होते हैं, रोज़ की एक हैसल होती है, उससे निकल कर अगर आपने अगर रिलैक्स करना है, अपने आप को पीसफुल रहना है, तो मेरे ख्याल से ऐसी जगह के ऊपर आप लोगों को जाके ट्रिप करना चाहिए। वो आपको वाकई में रिलैक्स कर देता है, और आप वहाँ पर खामोशी है और पीस है और नेचर है, तो अच्छा लगता है। तो मुझे तो बहुत अच्छा लगा देखकर। आप लोग बताइएगा आप लोगों का क्या टेक है, और आप लोगों में से कितने लोगों ने
मुझे एक चीज का मसला लगा कि ये वो कह रहे थे कि अगर आप वहाँ के रेजिडेंट नहीं हो तो वो आपको स्पॉन्सर चाहिए, कोई स्पॉन्सर कर सकता है।
जब भी तो मैं कह रही हूँ कि किसी ट्रैवल्स के थ्रू
ट्रैवल एजेंट के थ्रू आप जा सकते हैं, वरना नहीं जा सकते। ये एक इशू है जो होना नहीं चाहिए, एक कंट्री के अंदर तो ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए मेरे ख्याल से।
सो कोई उनके रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस होंगे उस टेरिटरी के जहाँ पर वो लोग जाते हैं, तो वो डिपेंड करता है क्या वहाँ पे रूल्स है। इसीलिए अगर आप ट्रैवल एजेंट के थ्रू जाएंगे तो आपको उन हर्डल से नहीं गुजरना पड़ेगा, आपके लिए इजीली हर चीज़ सॉर्ट आउट कर दी जाएगी, ट्रैवल ट्रांसपोर्ट से लेकर वहाँ होटल के रूम तक पहुँचने तक। तो मुझे तो बहुत अच्छा लगा देखे। गाइस आप लोगों का क्या टेक है, आप लोगों से किसी ने अगर विजिट किया लक्षद्वीप, हम लोगों को जरूर अपना एक्सपीरियंस बताना कमेंट सेक्शन में। एंड यस दैट वाज आवर वीडियो एंड दिस वाज आवर रिएक्शन। आई होप सो कि आप लोगों ने एंजॉय किया, और किया तो लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब करना। मुलाकात करेंगे एक और वीडियो में। अल्लाह हाफिज़।